Well, here we are again. 10:30 p.m. on the east coast of the United States. Actually, it's just before 10:30. So, and it's, yes, Wednesday. Wednesday, June 4th of 2025. And I am preparing for the Z1M1 randomizer, which combines Metroid and The Legend of Zelda. And in order to prepare for that thing, I am trying to improve my skill at Metroid. And in order to do that, not only do I need to know where stuff is, but I need to make sure that I am competent at Metroid's combat. And, well, if you watched me last week, then you know that I am very keen on leaning on the screw attack. Samus's amazing ability in this game where spin jump is invincible. Just auto-kill everything. Very effective against most of the enemies in this game. So we need to reduce our reliance on that, and also if we want to improve our time, then we don't really want to go far out of the way like we need to do to pick up the screw attack. So we're going to up the difficulty this time by skipping the screw attack as well as the long beam, which I generally grab at the beginning of the game. The long beam, the lack of the long beam, shouldn't hurt me too much outside of just that very beginning of the game where it definitely is useful. Once, missiles come into play, you're not going to miss the long beam much, because missiles will always travel the length of the screen. Not that they generally need to in most situations. Yeah, so that's what we're going to try to do. Otherwise, the run will be mostly the same. We're going to see what we can do with this. I'm shooting for 35 minutes. I would love to beat that time. And then, probably for the next run, if we're successful this time, we're going to try to collect all the items so that we make sure we know where they all are. And after that, I'm probably ready to go. So, and good evening, Bob Q. Good to see you. So, let's go ahead and do the hi. Alright, so my cat decided to beg for attention, because of course he would. Now, he only likes being pet on the head. He doesn't really like being handled any other way, but I will see if he is willing to come up with me for just a moment, because I have been accused of a horrible crime, and that is not showing my cat on stream ever. Hey, don't want to be held? You never want to be held. Come on. Just once. Humor me this once. Please? No? He does that thing when you try to pick him up. He does that thing where he just hunkers down, forms a fortress with his body, an unliftable fortress. Hey, come on. Let me pick you up, big boy. No? No, not gonna happen. The other thing is he's like 20 pounds, so gravity helps him at all times. Alright, buddy. I won't force you. Maybe next time. Oh well, sorry, we tried. Yes, he is a very big boy. He's, you know what? He doesn't look fat, he's large. He has a very wide frame. Here, wait, you know what? This thing's got a wire, doesn't it? Oh, well, it's tangled in 100 things, but There he is, upside down, but we did manage to at least get him in the frame. Hey, there you are. Say hi. You don't speak. The only language you have is feed me, feed me, feed me. Alright, well, anyway, looks like a Halloween cat, says Bob Q in chat, and that's actually not a bad description, to be honest. He's very well dressed. He has his tuxedo on all the time. Alright, well anyway, enough about cat. I'm going to lower this so that we can see our controller as we play. I'm going to do our reset on stream, and I am going to get started. Yes, I love you too. Alright, time to save the galaxy. All in a day's work for Samus. Bob Q in chat says, I love you too. Thank you so much, Bob Q. Once again, though, we are going to try to eliminate a few of these first enemies and collect their energy just to build up a little bit of a safety net. Uh-oh. Excuse me, sir. Pardon me. There was no getting away from that, huh? Oops. Ah. Trying to, like, concentrate while climbing the corridor. That wasn't so bad. Those corridors can really eat up time. Bob Q does ask, did you play any Zelda? I remember you saying something about you may check a few things. I haven't gotten to it yet. I at least want to update the map. But I haven't gotten to that yet either. My main priority right now is finishing up the demo for Snake Party Extreme, because Steam Next Fest starts in 5 days. And if my demo isn't finished by that beginning day, I cannot participate. And that would be a real drag. People actually pay attention to Steam Next Fest, so I definitely want to take part, and hopefully a few people will discover the game. So, if I have to come woefully underprepared for my Saturday stream, hopefully that's the worst thing that'll come out of it. But, who knows, maybe I'll find the time to do both. I mostly have the keyboard support working. Really now I'm just, I did a big copy-paste of the entire game, and now basically what I have to do is cut things out of the game. Yeah, the overworld in this ROM hack is pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. I am looking forward to seeing more. Of course, it looks like to see more, we're just gonna have to use the recorder because we've seen as much as we can otherwise. Alright, we have the energy tank. Now we're gonna proceed to go get the bombs. Oops. I got corned. Ugh. I keep hoping I can do the sort of thing that we do in Zelda all the time, which is hit an enemy and then go through it. But, unfortunately, the length of time that the enemies are passable through in Metroid is far less than in Zelda. You get a long time to go through the enemy in Zelda, and in Metroid you get barely anything at all. Ugh. Trying to save time by getting past him, but... Alright, we'll grab the bombs here. Perfect. Alright, so we have the bombs in under 5 minutes, which is good and expected considering we skipped the long beam this time. Yes, 2 missiles. We're going to need 5 by the time we get to where the ice beam is. I'm trying to skip the blue ones because they take too long to kill, whereas those only take 4 hits. But I do need to kill some stuff in order to get the missiles. There we go. That's 4. Just 1 more to go. Nope. Gotta keep going. Nope. Maybe you'll have some missiles for me? Nope. Ah. There it is. Okay, we don't have to mess around with any more of them. Ah! That was not what I meant to do. Ugh. I should try not to get hit anymore. Can't afford to be low on energy when I get to Norfair. Gonna need to hold on to it a little longer than that. Otherwise, I'm gonna find myself starting over. Alright, Ice Beam. Got it. Naturally, they whack me twice. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need to fill up my missiles again, but I do have a little time. Still have to deal with that terrible range, but it's all good. Unfortunately, when you're invincible, you can't pick up any items. But, long beam would have done the trick. Oh well. Ow. Was hoping I'd get those last 2 missiles there. No such luck. How about from you? Hey, there it is. Oh, 1 more shot than I wanted to hit. Or land, rather. Oops. No, no. This way. You know, the door would have closed. It wouldn't have been able to follow me, but I kind of like what happened better. Not very good for speed, but it was entertaining. You gotta appreciate the entertainment, right? Ah! No! Stop hitting me! Gotta get out of here before it starts moving again. Alright, we didn't get pegged for too much damage. We're just past the 10-minute mark. Alright, we're going in here just so that we can get the other one to spawn. Not this one, but the one above it. And it didn't spawn. I thought that was the way to do it, to just pop in here and then leave. There it is. I have no idea why it sometimes appears and why it sometimes doesn't. Wish I could crack that nut. Initially, during my practice, I was trying to skip these 3 missile packs, but I absolutely could not reliably hold on to enough missiles in the parts that follow. I would wind up having to try and beat up on random enemies in Ridley's hideout, which is just not viable. Ow. So, insurance missiles, we have them. Uh-oh. Whew. That was close. Ow. Energy? Yes. Bob Q asks, you talked about your cousin who streams. Just wondering, what does he play? Is he a Zelda guy? You know, he's actually something of a just about everything guy. He plays just all kinds of stuff. Metroidvanias, he plays Pokemon, he plays action games, he some RPGs, he just kind of plays everything. Hey, Terran Jeans, welcome. Okay, we got the boots, and this time we are not going to continue to the left. Ow. Ha! You thought you could fire me, but no. I will continue to work this job, and there's nothing you can do about that, because you're not the boss of me. Oh, this is the door. Alright, now we need some skillful use of the ice beam so as to not get destroyed. Cannot rely on the screw attack that I do not have. Okay, well, we made it to the front door. It is 13 minutes and 39 seconds, and here we are in Ridley's hideout. Let's see how this goes today. If we're gonna lose, it's gonna be here. Oh, well, hold on a second, I went the wrong way. I'm sad to say I've never tried the Minish Cap. one of the many portable Zelda games that looks really great, actually. Oh. No, no, no. Freeze. Oh, God. Oh, no. No, don't get hit again, Aaron. There it is. Well, that was close. Alright, we still have 5 missiles, which is what we need. Very good. Okay, 3 in front of it is where it's a pit. Yes, we jumped in the right place, we got the energy tank, we are not screwed. Next. Oh, come on. Gotta really try to hit it only one time. Alright, we're almost to Ridley. Bob Q, you talking about, what was that, Link Between Worlds? The 3DS Zelda? I started it, but for whatever reason I couldn't stick to it. Uh-oh. That was a little painful, but as long as I don't make too many other mistakes like that, I should be alright. Alright, Ridley time. Ow. But we're okay. We just gotta get all the way up in him. Alright, now time to button mash. Oh. So, it seems like every time the fireballs work a little differently. But in most cases, they go too far to hit you. So if you just stand here and mash the button, you will eventually win. And that is it. Certainly there must be a way to stream a 3DS game in 2025. I just don't know what that is yet. Ow! Oh. Please don't kill me. Not before I get the energy tank, thanks. Alright. It's like, you can't hurt me, I'm, ow, being lava'd. Really? Look at this. Get out of here. Alright, now we just gotta get out of the hideout. Ugh. Oh, jeez. My timing was not great on that one. This NES slowdown is definitely not helping. Yeah, I definitely missed the long beam a little bit. Ah, Terran Jeans in chat says there is a capture board for the Nintendo 3DS. I definitely would have expected something like that at this point. Rather than get torn to shreds by this stuff. I'll fight back with missiles. I'm not going to get all of them back, but the good news is I don't need that many to beat Kraid, so... Okay. And those 20 energy pickups that they drop are super helpful. It's not the first door. It's the second one. Oh, these freaking annoying bug things. Alright, we're almost out. Ow. Well, you can't spell out without ow. Man, they are just lighting me up. Missed. I can't get out of here fast enough. But we'll just have to settle for about 20 minutes. And we're out. Okay, now we have to make it back to Brinstar. The good news is we don't have to pick anything up on the way. Oh, oops. Oh. I could have just... Oh, come on. I totally got stuck there. Alright, I'm gonna have to be a little careful now. No, get away from me. I'm not your buddy. Go away. Uh-oh. Can't jump that high. Gotta go this way. Ugh, I'm just happy that that enemy didn't make it to the other side of that jump. Everything in Norfair does 10 damage, so I do have a little bit of insurance here, but not a lot. Do have to be a little bit careful. Whew, almost missed that. Wait, was this the second door? Did I get it right? I think I did. Well, let's hope. This looks right. Yep. Alright, 2240 and we're on our way back to Brinstar. Good. We'll try to pick up a few missiles along the way. We'll head over to Kraid's place. Why does it feel like I have no shot at 35 minutes at this point? I think I got hung up a little bit too long. Nope. Oh, that was a bad move. Oh, this is just a long series of bad moves. I was worried about that dude hitting me, but it didn't happen. That's good. Missiles. I was wondering if I was going to be able to get that. I really need to start using some sort of tool that will record my splits, just so I know how long I took the last time. At what stage. I would love to know where I'm at compared to last run. Nope. Again, that thing didn't spawn. How about this time? Yeah, there it is. Nope. Yup. Okay, we got the energy tank. So we're not about to die anymore, which is always a good thing. Now we get to go pay Cray a visit. No! Oh wow, how did I avoid damage there? Why ask why? 25-12 and we're on our way down. Let's see how quickly we can do this. Take care of business. It's the third red door. Wow, you were conveniently placed, sir. No! Ow! Hope I have enough missiles. I'm not quite sure. They do drop some, right? There we go. I'd feel a lot better if I had just a few more. It's like, why do you hate me, RNG? There we go. Alright, let's not waste any more time. Oh, I did not need that many missiles. Okay, that went alright. I don't know why you have to get the energy tank from that specific spot. If you try to approach from the left, it just doesn't seem to work. Okay, now we just gotta get out of here and get to Turian as fast as we can. Ugh. I wish I had the screw attack right now. Ooh, ow. Oh, no, no, no. Did not mess that up last week. Dang. Alright, we got it. Out of here. Oops. Having to roll under. Oh. Why can't it be like your typical road trip, where the way home always seems quicker? Does it seem like that to anybody else, or am I the only weirdo? Oops. Didn't quite mean to do that. Aw, really? When the short beam is just a wee bit too short. Ow. No, Samus does not get coins out of blocks when jumping into them like that. Have you tried punching the blocks, though? Took us just over a half an hour to get out of there. I still think I have a shot at a new personal best, but 35 minutes is looking unlikely, to say the least. You know, little spiky things, I don't have time for you. Alright, let's see how fast we can get up this corridor. No. Ugh, are you kidding me? Sometimes the physics in this game, with regard to bounce Samus around when she takes damage, are just the worst. No! It's like I'm trying to get around them and not waste the time killing them, but I guess I'm having some trouble with that. Need to work on that. It's a skill, of course. That's the long beam, which we didn't need. Just gotta go up one more door. There it is. Not really worried about damage at this point, or missile count, or any of that, because the Metroids are excellent at recovering both. And the 8 damage that these guys do is of very little consequence. Having to go all the way over. Although I guess I could have shot a missile over there. But it just seems like overkill. 33 minutes, and we're on our way to Turian. I don't think a 2-minute Turian is possible, so it's good to have goals, though. And the auto damage. Ow. Absolutely no way to avoid that that I'm aware of. Thought that was 5. Not sure why it didn't count. The dreaded rings. But I thought if you collect 100 of them, you get an extra life. Not in this game. Ah, really thought I'd be able to avoid that one. Had some good luck there. Oh. You can't get me. Na 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 na. Let's see how we do with getting it all back. We're gonna need a few more missiles than that. Well, maybe not need, but it would be good to have. Well, we're full of energy, but we need some more missiles. Oh, come on. Oops. Oh, now we have enough. Ah, super long day for Bob Q. Alright, well, let's see how quickly we can get this done so Bob Q can go to bed. Oops. Just trying not to get hit by those cannons or the rings too much. Those 30 damages add up quickly. That was clean. Ah! Really wanted to get in there. Nice. One more. Ah! Those combo hits are really terrible. No! Come on, take your time. Please take your time. Let me pump as many missiles into that thing as I can. Ugh. Ugh. So, oh, crap. I need to watch my energy. Oh, we did it? Oh, that was close. I also didn't notice I was running out of missiles. Jeez. Oh, are you kidding me? What? I'm not sure why that happens. Oh, well, I know why that happened. My escape was better last week, too. What the heck happened? Ugh. I usually am out by the time the music gets to this point. Just not my day, I guess. What? Alright, what is going on here? Ugh, they say better late than never, huh? 38:30. I mean, the good news is we did it by about 4.5 minutes, but not as good as I was hoping for. Let's see. If I check the leaderboards on speedrun.com, all bosses classic. 38:30 is good for 27th place out of 32. But you know what? It's something, I guess. If I'm being real, my goal of 35 minutes, if I had managed that, I would have only been in 26th. It's not much better. The if you're curious, first place on that leaderboard, CHX42, who is just the master of these crazy glitches, who's beaten the game in under 10 minutes. He clocked in at 22 minutes 37 seconds. And if I managed to do it in half an hour, that would be good for 20th place. So this is a pretty mature leaderboard, if you ask me. So, alright, so where do I go from here? I think, personally, improving on this run further is probably not necessary. So I think what I'm going to do next time is shoot for a 100% completion. So what I'm going to have to do between now and next Wednesday is kind of map things out and figure out what the best order to do this is. I'm expecting it's probably going to take... I mean, this is just a wild guess, but I'm thinking it's probably going to take at least somewhere between 75 and 90 minutes to get through that. Just because, like, there's a lot of ground in this game, and for this run, you don't have to cover a lot of it. I would say I probably don't even touch 50 to 60% of the map. That being said, the number of nooks and crannies is finite, so, and, you know, there are also some dead ends that don't have any items, and, you know, it's possible that we just don't have to hit everything. So, this is pretty short for a stream of mine. I usually stream for at least an hour, but you know what? We're going to let Bob Q go to bed. It's been a super long day for him, and we're going to just look ahead a little bit. So for Wednesday, I'm going to take a crack at this game at 100% completion, and then, oh, you know, and Bob Q made a good point earlier that I missed, that a capture for Nintendo 3DS would be kind of difficult to convey because the touchscreen would make it hard. But honestly, I feel like it might be possible as long as you have a camera on the touchscreen. You know, just so that you give some context to what's happening, then it might be possible to have a good stream. But who am I kidding? If I plug my 3DS into there, I'm just going to stream Pocket Card Jockey and maybe Brain Age Concentration Training, because those two games are like digital crack for 3DS, and I've played those two games. If you put those two games together, you probably have like between 1/3 and 1/2 of my 3DS playtime. The only thing that I've played more than Pocket Card Jockey and Brain Age Concentration Training is Street Pass Me Plaza, which you know, I was super into those games back when I was going to conventions regularly and gatherings, and, you know, people had 3DSs and walked around with them, and you could get like hundreds of tags a day at places like that. That was super fun, by the way, and I miss it. And Nintendo is launching the Switch 2 tomorrow, and it's going to be just the same as the Switch 1 in that regard. It is a console specifically for playing the games that you put into it, and that is all. No fun music while you're shopping, no street passing or spot passing or this and that. You know, none of these fun features in the OS, no Miiverse, none of these fun features in the OS that Nintendo had become known for. PictoChat is long buried and gone. It's just, here's your games. What do you want to play? Alright. Cool. Okay, bye. But they still have friend codes. If they were going to keep some relics from the former era, why couldn't they have kept the menu music or the street passes or something like that? Why'd they have to keep the friend codes? And by the way, Nintendo, no, you're not going to get me to use a freaking smartphone app or just my smartphone at all when I just want to use the Switch. Stop trying to get me to log into the eShop using a QR code. Just get off it. Just give up. No. Just no. The no-ness of my no is not measurable. No. The end. But I mentioned brain age concentration training. If you missed this game completely and you still have a 2DS or a 3DS kicking around, it is worth tracking down a cheap used copy of this game on eBay and firing it up. It is, I believe, still one of the best brain exercise things that you can possibly get. It's awesome. From the get-go, it challenges you. Just the opening tutorial, the closest thing I can compare it to is when I went to Six Flags Great Adventure with a temple group long, long ago. I was following this group of I don't know, 6, 7 other kids, whatever. And I was explaining to them that I had a fear of heights, so I wasn't going to go on any of the big roller coasters. And as I was explaining this, they were all leading me onto Batman the Ride, which was, at the time it launched, one of the biggest, fastest, twistiest roller coasters in the whole park. Not sure if it's still in operation, but if it is, obviously it's not going to have that title anymore, but, it's a pretty thrilling, awesome ride even today. I lost my fear of heights on that ride. It's gone. It just disappeared into thin air. And then I rode all the rest of the coasters that day, and I had a blast. That was fun. That is the closest thing I can compare this to. First run of this brain age concentration training, it explains to you, we've got smartphones and all these other distractions. You want to check your email and your messages all day long. And, really, I think Dr. Ryuta Kawashima's disembodied head explains to you. I think that we should be working on concentration. So I've got some new exercises for you, and it leads you straight into the first of what it calls devilish training exercises, where it gives you simple math problems like, 4 plus 5, 6 minus 2, 8 minus 4, 2 plus 3, just simple stuff. But the problem you have to write the answer to is not the problem displayed on the screen. You have to write the answer for the problem displayed previously. That probably doesn't sound too difficult, but then you have to write the answer for the problem displayed 2 problems ago. And when you get good at that, then you have to write the answer for what it showed 3 problems ago. And then 4, and then 5. And the better you get, the harder it gets, until you are just at the absolute very limit of your concentration and your ability. And that's when the real game begins. Because in 5-minute daily sessions, it forces you to grind your gears until somehow you break through and get to the next level, and then you can get stuck all over again. It's a really good workout for your brain. You should try it. It's awesome. Anyway, that's about it. I'm done rambling. You can only listen to me ramble for so long. So I am going to leave you to whatever you want to do. Maybe finish tidying up, getting ready for bed, and get some sleep. I'm going to get back to work on my demo. Hopefully, at this time next week, I will be telling you that Snake Party Extremes demo is available now on Steam Next Fest. But I got to finish it first. So, I will be streaming Saturday night the next part of my Zelda ROM hack that I am in the middle of. Please look forward to that. Until then, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it very much. You have many choices. Thank you for choosing me. And take care of yourself. The people around you are very important, but you are too. So please take care of yourself. Till next time, be well. Bye.